Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? See if I can find myself live on here. It's crazy. And I don't see it. Interesting. All right. I guess I'm on. Well, this says I'm live. But let's see. Let's see. There it is. It's on. I found it on there. How is everybody? Try to find it on here, you guys. So I can see what everybody's saying. Well, for some reason I can't find it on my tablet. I can't find my live on my tablet, you guys. This is crazy. Let's go home. Oh. Come on, bring it up. I know it's on there. Maybe that's where I didn't. Nope. Well, I don't know what's going on, you guys. Sorry, I can't see anybody's remarks because I can't find it on my tablet. This is crazy. Do. If I come up in here, if it says I'm on there. It doesn't have me in there. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because it's not bringing up my live. It's just nuts. All right, let's just go out of it. Maybe I just need to refresh. And there it is. That's what it was. I just had to refresh. Oh, good morning, Pamela. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I was trying to find my live so I could comment on my iPad. All right. Yeah. Well, we're going to do, well, I was going to tell you guys, I'm going to update you on my veterans cards. I had, oh my gosh, what was her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. Okay, so I had one lady, I think it was called buying something. She bought these veteran cards for our Veterans Day. So I have these cards. Got 24 of these. So we were at 68. So now we'll be at 40 something. I think that's what it would be. 40 something cards. But I know that there's some other people that were sending some more cards. So I'm sure that we'll have plenty of cards. Um, you know, and we're going to make another veterans card this morning. We're going to do a veterans card, and then we're going to do some other cards. And yeah, I kind of sort of have an idea what we're going to make today. Kind of. I kind of have an agenda. And yeah. And hopefully some of you guys won on the you know, they're drawing for the semifinalists this week for Fall Fest, which I watched. I think I watched pretty much all the videos, and went in and subscribed and watched them. I have to fix my chair. And so hopefully maybe I might win something. I don't know. I just I haven't watched any videos today. I'm sure there was some that dropped today with the semifinalist winners. So we'll have to go on and see if I won anything today. But I guess we should get ready and get this going on. It's already 10:01. So we'll get going. So we're going to make a veterans card. I'm going to do it out of this lovely paper. It's a napkin, paper napkin. On this time, I'm using this is an A7 card. Instead of using an A2, I'm going to use an A7. So, I'm not even sure myself. I've only used an A7 card every once in a great while. So, on that note, but what I was thinking about doing was, I think I'm only going to cut the paper. Oh, man. I think I'm only going to cut it the size of this, because I want to use this, I have this cuddle bug that says thanks. So I want to use this, and I'm going to put it, I believe this is how I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm not sure. Hey, Asia Joe. I think I'm going to put it in this, and I'm going to put this on top of it. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so let's get on it. How you doing, Asia Joe? Thanks for coming in. Have you won any Fall Fest yet? I know they probably had some more drop today. Oh, yeah, Miss Andale. I always forget, you know, Andale, here's the thing, you guys. When I started doing my 10 o'clock, nobody had a 10 o'clock, you know, live. But there's so many people on the internet now. Now, I was on this morning, looking right before I came on, and I was like, there are tons of people who have 10 o'clock lives. But I remember, because when I was trying to figure out what time I was going to do my live, I was trying not to do it with everybody else that, and at the time I used to follow Andale, and she did not have a 10 o'clock live. A 10 o'clock live. Now she does. And I think I just even saw where Gail is even on. So I was like, oh, man, everybody has, I might have to do, you know, but I haven't changed my 10 o'clock. I've left it at 10 o'clock. I really hate to change it because, you know, I have people that come in, and I'm just like, you know, we're just gonna, I don't know. You know, I guess if I lose some people, I guess, you know, that's just, they can't come into live, because you can always watch the video after the live. It's not like you have to be here during the live. I was trying to cut this the same size as this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut it here. I think that's about right. Same size as that card. Some of these embossing folders are smaller. So now what I want to do is I don't want to emboss it yet, but I got it cut down the size. So what I'm going to do is, because we're going to have it go this way, because the wording, there's words on it. So it says, wow, thanks, all that cool stuff. So now we're going to do is put this napkin on here. But you know what I was thinking? I may not use this one. We might just use, like, maybe one of these and just put it down the middle. And I might just like, I don't know, kind of tear it. Just tear it. I'm the only one home today. Well, wait, I just think my kids just got here. Hopefully don't make a lot of commotion. I turned my live sign on. I had to buy a live that I was going live so that my family would not interrupt me during my lives. Because you'd hear them making all kinds of, I don't even know, crazy stuff. Sounds. But then, you know, I always have my kitty cats. The cats, they run around and make crazy sounds. Okay, Asia Joe. Then what's when you're cleaning? Yeah, I know. If you were on every day watching lives, oh my gosh, man, because there's so many. Okay, so we're gonna put this one on there like that. I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna set that in the center. So now what I want to do is, usually I put the glue on the back of this, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the glue on the cardstock, and just gonna try to. But I did go on and try to see, because I've been trying to see if I want any Fall Fest stuff, because I did go on and participate in the Fall Fest. Oh, hold on. Let me get my little thingamajigger. My little thingamajigger, you guys. So now what I have to do, because since I did it that way, I'm going to have to take this, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Well, that's good. At least I know, you know. I did mine Monday because, okay, so you guys, next week I won't be doing a live to give away a card. I don't know. I might be live, but I'll be on my family vacation. So I'm going to be in South Dakota next Tuesday. So it depends on if we have internet. I might just come on live like I did last time when we went to Arizona. Oh no, I ripped it. Oh no, Mr. Bill. So next Tuesday, I won't have a live card making session because I won't be home to make any cards. So, but I might do a live instead. Like I said, we're going to Rapid City, South Dakota, and we leave Friday. We're gonna leave Friday. It's a 13-hour drive from here, so it's we leave Friday to go, and the family, my 2 daughters and my daughter's husband and my daughter's boyfriend. So there's 5 of us going. My sister's staying home to watch the house. Actually, I'm going tomorrow to pick up my niece, my sister's daughter. She's going to stay here and keep my sister out of trouble. And yeah, because usually when we go, my sister falls or something. I mean, I don't. The last couple of times she's fallen, so I've been trying to keep my sister, somebody here with her when we are not here, so that if she falls or something, she's not here by herself. I'm just with the dogs. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to enjoy the trip, like kind of like I did in Alaska. Like I said, it just depends on if I have a signal or not. But I thought it'd be nice. It'd be kind of cool to do a live while in South Dakota because, I don't know, man. It looks like it's going to be a pretty place, so there might be some pretty scenery or something I might be able to show. I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll play it by ear for next Tuesday. But I just wanted everyone to know that I won't be doing card making next Tuesday. Okay. So there's that. Can you guys, I'm gonna bring it up a little closer. Can you see it all says thanks, wow, that's all in there, which is kind of cool. And then we're going to put this on here like that. And I thought that would be kind of cool. Something different. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube creators, you guys. And they keep changing all the stuff. They change stuff all the time, but now, you know, you got to be really careful what you watch. I was watching a video and they're talking about that whole AI thing. So you got to really pay attention to what you're watching, because there's a lot of fake stuff out there, because that AI is so easy to make fake stuff, content. And then I know there was some YouTubers that were kind of disappointed about the AI, because, you know, these people, some of these people make these videos and they're, you know, I don't know, they do a lot of work in editing and all that stuff, and now you can just use AI and it does it all for you, and you don't have to do anything. So I don't know if AI is a good thing or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure if AI is good. Especially that, I mean, you also have to be careful what they put on Facebook, because people have been putting some really crazy stuff on Facebook. Like, I noticed the other day, they had one on there, a concert that was coming up with all these people that were getting together. And it was funny because it had Alan Jackson and somebody else and they've already passed. And they said that they were going to do a concert this summer in 2026. And I mean, you guys, it looked really legit. And I think this is a good way for people to scam, because if you think they could set it up to where people pay for the tickets and there's not a real concert. I mean, so you got to be really careful. I don't know, man. It's too easy for scammers. I mean, you know, we have all these problems with scammers now. Well, with this AI stuff, it's making it even easier for them to scam people. And if you're not paying attention, it wouldn't take much. Because when I saw that concert, I was like, whoa. At first I thought, oh man, that'd be a good concert. And then I looked at it and I said, well, wait a minute. You know, Alan Jackson passed away, and so did what's his name. I was like, how could they have a concert? They're not even alive. So, beware. Beware. That's my public announcement today. Beware. All right. So there's that. That's kind of cute. It turned out pretty good. Like I said, a friend of mine gave me these napkins. I'd never seen these napkins. She gave these to me. What she had left of them. So I'm enjoying making cards with them, because I really do like these cards. I really like these papers. They're pretty. They're pretty, you guys. So I enjoy making them. These ones. They're not, I mean, they're kind of easy. I mean, but, you know. Oh yeah, you're getting on. You're not getting on your computers much. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's another thing. You can just don't. I probably won't write anything in this, and I probably am not going to stamp anything and put on the top of this, because it already says it all. It's got gracias. Wow, so kind. Danke. I don't even know how you say that, you guys. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. I mean, so there it is. So I don't think I'm gonna stamp anything and put thanks, because there it is. It's already all on there. And then I'll write inside of it and send this card to our veterans. I might send, okay, so here's the other thing, you guys. So I send the cards to the veterans at the Mount Vernon place, but I do have some of my own veteran friends that I send cards to too. I have some here on YouTube. I send cards to. I try to get everyone that I follow that's a veteran. I try to send them a veteran card too, because you know what, they serve too. They deserve to have a card. But I do it for mostly the VA, because there's a lot of veterans there, and they don't have family. They don't come. In fact, one of my veteran friends, I think you guys heard me talking about him before. He had cancer, and he went through chemo and all that, and it went away. Now he has brain cancer, and yeah, and they told him he probably has 3 months to live. He has no family. His mom passed away. His brother, he had one brother. His brother passed away. So I've been checking on him, and my sister and I took him out for dinner. Actually lunch last week, and I told him I'd come every month and take him out for lunch and help him he can't drive. He got rid of his car, so he doesn't have a car. He has chemotherapy Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock every day. He said it was like probably about 30 minutes is what his chemo thing goes. And he just started having somebody come into his house and clean from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So at least I know he has that kind of interaction, has somebody there. And yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm just going to say this, okay, we spend a lot of money for breast cancer. Well, not breast cancer, raising money for cancer. And I believe that if somebody has cancer, you guys, you just need to reach out to those people, because there might be things that they need that, they may not have family. They may not have nobody to come and, I told my sister we might make him some meals and take him to his house so he can just warm them up. I said, that might be something, we could do. I just I want to help him out as much as I can. I worked with him. I worked with this guy when I worked at MSU. He's 70. He's not a young guy. He's 70. So not that it matters, but it makes it worse when you're older and you don't have any family or friend. I mean, he doesn't have that many friends. When I worked with him, not very many people. They're always giving him a hard time. I was like, he's a good guy. I mean, so, everybody's got their own quirks and stuff, But none of us are perfect in this perfect world that we live in. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? We're going to do a Bigfoot card, you guys. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, Asia Joe. And I might even ask him, I might even, bring him over for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Or we might make him up a Thanksgiving thing and take it to him. Because I know he has a hard time getting out and stuff. And he doesn't have a ramp, and I told him, he's a veteran, and I told him, I said, you need to call the VA and see if they can come and put you a ramp in. And he was, giving that, he was like, all right, whatever. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, one of my other friends just got a ramp built by the VA, and I was like, you could get a ramp built. So, he's a negative Nelly sometimes, not all the time. I told him to stay positive, and he's like, he said the worst part, it's not that he knows he's going to die and he has cancer. The worst part is the loneliness. So I've been trying to call him. on the days I know that he doesn't have anybody come in. So he has somebody to at least talk to. All right, you guys, we're going to do a Bigfoot card. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, though. This is going to be, we're going to play by ear. Okay, I know. I thought of an idea. Okay, so I have the stencil. Hey, that's an idea. That's an idea, Asia Joe. Like maybe the week, um, go over there and have a little Thanksgiving in his house. Yeah, and I can make all the food and or take some of it over there and my sister and I like that idea. I like that. I might do that. And you know what? I might even reach out to some of our old friends that we worked with and see if they want to come over there, kind of hang out with him. He lift his spirits. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um so I'm thinking, see this here. I'm thinking blah 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 blah. Well, and he goes to church. You know what? He goes to church. Here's the thing, you guys. He goes to church. Well, as far as I know, he used to go to church all the time. And I asked him, I said, well, have you talked to your church? You know, maybe like they can't come over and pick him up. Somebody that lives close by him that goes to the same church. They could come and get him and take him to, you know, church. I don't know. He said he would check into it. So I don't know if he did or not, but usually when he says he will, he's pretty good about it. All right, I can't decide now. What I want to do, I think I want to kind of use this. But I don't know that I want to put it right on the card. Let me think. What could we do? It's a Bigfoot. So we could do maybe, this is a watercolor paper. What if I made like ooh, I wonder if we did this and then we took the Bigfoot and put it on there like this. Ugh, maybe. I don't know, you guys. We're just gonna figure this out. So what I'm thinking about, I'm thinking of the colors now. What do I want to do? How about we do fall colors like I did with the pumpkins, kind of? Or, because these are stars. So what if we did like blue and pink, or I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure this out in my head, you guys. And I have this was the only thing I did not have. I didn't know what we were gonna do, but I figured we'd figure it out. We'd figure something out. I'm just trying to think. Ooh. Because I'm trying to think of the skylight. You know, because like when I look outside and I see the clouds, I see pink and blue. Or I see pink clouds sometimes. But then I'm thinking at nighttime, because those are stars. So we could do like blue. But we don't have to be like normal. We don't have to do normal stuff. Because, I mean, it is Bigfoot. So it doesn't have to be normal. See, and then there's this blue. Look at that blue. Oh, hold on. We could do like a deep purple. Hold on, a purplish. Ooh, we could do that. Maybe we could do a purplish and like a grayish. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Hold on, we're just gonna play. We're gonna play. And I know I'm putting this on watercolor paper. So, on that note, I can even use some water. We could spray it. We could spritz it. Spritzy, spritzy, spritz. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta get my little, I was gonna use my, the little brushes. Little finger brushes. Yes. Yes, my finger brushes. These are always fun. I think I could use these on this. They're just like my regular brushes, but they're finger brushes. So you can put them on your fingers. I think I've used them a couple times. So, there's purple. That little brush got a little mutilated in there. Now what I'm thinking, that's funny because this is purple. Nope. We're going to use this one because this one's purple. Purple. And I don't know. I might have to use one of my other brushes because the gray. I thought I had a blue. There's a pink. I guess I don't have a blue. Well, note. Can't believe it's not a blue. Is there just a plain one? I might use this one that I haven't used for the gray, since it has not been utilized. That's the only thing bad about these, you guys. Trying to put the thing on there and keeping the Brussels. Oh, see how the Brussels are sticking up? Okay. Well, let's just shove these back in here. And we're just gonna, I'm just gonna play with it. Okay, let's put this down. And I don't know. We're gonna do something. And then I might even spritz it. Like I said, we're doing a Bigfoot card, so you know what? It can be however you want to do it. Because do you believe? Well, I kind of like this star here. I just thought this was kind of a neat little stencil. Because you can use this stencil for Christmas cards. You can use this stencil card, this for anything, really. You had some good ideas, Asia Joe, for me. So thank you very much for that. Because I really wanted to, so he didn't have to cook. Because he was talking about how he ordered some food from Walmart. I even told him, if you order, I'll come over there and pick it up for you. Like, because he was saying that he was at one of his appointments. He came home. His food was sitting out there, and he had cold stuff, and it was like on a hot day. And they had left his food outside. And, you know, usually Walmart, they message you before they're going to come to your house. And, I don't know. I just told him, I said, well, if you let me know, I can go pick up your groceries. We can do that. So I don't want him out there. He's like my brother when he had cancer. I don't want him at the store grocery shopping. Because first of all, when you have your chemo appointments, it makes your immune system lower. So you shouldn't be around. I mean, we took him out to eat that day. I didn't even think anything about it, but, you know, being even out to eat, when we went out to eat, being around people with your immune system low. I mean, he doesn't wear a mask, you know, and I'm not going to tell the guy what to do. He's got his own life. I'm just trying to help out, make it a little bit easier. A little bit easier on him. You know? I try to put myself in his shoes. Say, what would I do? How would I feel if I didn't have no family? I didn't have no kids. And I found out I had cancer and I was going to die. I don't know, you guys. If I did that, I don't know. What would you do if you were in those shoes? I don't know that. I think I would do as much as I could. I told him, I said, maybe we should travel or something. But he said, I've already traveled and seen. He has no desire to travel, go anywhere. He has one friend that lives, I guess, in St. Louis that came and put an air conditioner in his window because his house, I guess, wasn't cooling right. So the guy brought him an air conditioner and put it in. I thought that was nice. He said he wouldn't take money for it. I was like, oh, that's nice, Bill. But, yeah, I mean, you know, but think about it. Well, how would you feel if your mom was passed, your dad was gone, your brother already passed away. And there's a lot of people out there like that, you guys. More than you think, which is really sad. And, you know. All right, let's see what kind of mess I got underneath this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at that. See, now my thing is, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm trying to think, you guys, while I clean this off a little bit. My brain is trying to think about this. What do I want to do? Do I want to spray that with water? Do I? Squirt it. So there's just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you know what? I could take my napkin, paper towel, do that. Do that. I mean, it made it a little bit, I don't know, something. Little something. I'm going to dry it a little so it won't be wet. All right, now what? Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut out Bigfoot's foot. I wonder if I should cut it out of green, his foot. Because the green with the... Well, I could do that. And if I don't like it, I could cut it out of something else. I could do that. We'll do that. And just, I was just thinking, though, man, maybe... I was thinking that this is going to see through it, but it's not. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. But, hold on. Hold them horses. Let's do the other one. Let's do this Bigfoot. We can cut him out. And we can put him on here. Like so. We could put him on there. Yeah. We could do that. See, that's what I'm saying. We could switch it up, guys. Switch it up. We kind of have a thing now. I could switch it up. We can switch it up. You never know about me. I do some crazy stuff. Crazy. So my youngest daughter the other day told me that she would like to learn how to make cards. So, yeah, there's that, which I was really, what? I was like, what? You want to learn how to make cards? And she was like, yes, Mom. She was, maybe that way we could have some bonding time. I was like, okay, we could do that. So I'm going to have to teach her how to... The thing about making cards is, though, you guys, is just, you kind of got to use your imagination. You know, and then you have to, I don't know. See, I could probably even use these. Like, I could cut, if I would have cut that out, if I wouldn't have cut that out. So, close to that one, I could have used the stencil on there. That's all good. It's all good. But I was excited that my youngest wants to learn how to make cards. Well, see, there's that. So then one day I thought I had a stamp that said "Believe," you guys, and I can find it, so I don't think I have one. So I think that's my next mission, because what I need to do is go through my like my fonts and see if I thought I did the other day. I went through all my fonts, was looking for "Believe," because I swear I had a font that said, oh look, you guys, we could put Bigfoot on here, and I could put what the what the F. I'm sorry. Oh shoot. Oh man. We could do that. We could do it. When I went to when I went with my sister and my daughter to the Ozark craft fair, there was a lady that made cards, and she had adult cards, which I thought was funny. It was like that says, you know, words like that and the F word and all other stuff. She had them she had a really cool like a little box. It was a wooden box, and she had on there adult card, or for adults only. And inside there she had all these really cool cards that said, you know, they had naughty words and stuff. I was dying. I was like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea. So anyway, I don't think I like it like that. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of looks like he's going into another zone. It looks like he's going into the space zone. Hey, buying space. I don't have any spaceship stickers. I don't have any spaceship stickers. But you know what? I do have a, like, I want to say a spaceship sticker would be cool. I wonder if they even make I wonder if they make a spaceship stamp. That would be cool. When I saw these Bigfoot stamps, I just had to get them because, like, I'm a Bigfoot. My kids always give me a hard time. I'm a Bigfoot fan. And I was like, oh my, I have to have the Bigfoot stamps because I'm just a Bigfoot fan. Anyway, but I don't have any, and I was also talking about how I don't have the word believe. I wish I did, man. I swear I did, and I went through a bunch of my stamps. Well, you know what? This one here says believe. I wonder, but it's really small. I mean, it's all one word. But I might be able to, like, just stamp that. Or I could stamp the whole thing and then just cut the believe out. Ooh. But it's tiny. Oh, I know. Bigfoot is mistaken for... Yeah, I know. It's a Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, all those things. I just think it's so cool. Well, see, you know, I don't know, because, you know, it is crazy how they can't find any evidence of Bigfoot. But you know what, you guys? I saw a thing, you know, when they had the volcano go off in Washington many years ago. I want to say, like, was it in the 80s? I think it was before I went in the military. Because one of my military friends lived there. And I saw when that happened up there in Washington, I think, you know, I guess Seattle, is that where the volcano is outside? Yeah, Mount St. Helens. Supposedly there was some military people that were called up the mountain, and they had to evacuate Bigfoots and it was just coming out that, because, you know, back in the day they couldn't talk about it. And these guys came out and talked about how they were told to go up there, and they didn't, when there was just scientists and all this stuff, and they told them that they couldn't talk about it, that, you know, what they saw, what happened, it was all top secret, and they were not allowed to talk about it. So for years nobody talked about it, and then somebody finally came out and they said that when Mount St. Helens went off, sorry guys, they went in there and evacuated a bunch of Bigfoots, and they were saying they were families and stuff. So I don't know, you guys, you know, okay, the whole thing with the aliens, the government was denying all that and stuff, you know, and now they're coming out saying there's aliens. I wouldn't put anything past them that there isn't Bigfoots, and the government doesn't want to know it. Okay, so the other part on that is at the national parks, they don't want people to know there's Bigfoots in the national parks, because then they wouldn't have people going out there and nobody'd pay. I mean, if you knew there was a Bigfoot out in the park, you guys, would you go out there and go hiking? You know, if you knew that for sure, I don't think people would actually go out there and go hiking and see. So the national parks don't want none of that to get out, because they would lose out on money and revenue. So they were saying a lot of times when you go in the park and it says don't bring your dog is not allowed in that park on the trail. That's usually where the Bigfoots supposedly are living or are at. That's what I've seen anyway. Yeah, I know. And they were saying, you know, some of the Bigfoots are aggressive, some of them aren't. I mean, it's just like regular animals. Some animals are aggressive, some of them aren't. So, you know, you just never know. And then, you know, I hear about people who buy property and they live on property, and then all of a sudden they have a Bigfoot coming out on their property and they're killing their chickens, or they're coming up and looking in their windows. I don't you know, I don't know, you guys. It could be possible because the government doesn't tell us everything. I know that for a fact when I worked for the government. The base I worked at in Italy, they said it was a spy base and we weren't allowed to talk about a lot of stuff. And if you did talk about it, then they sent you off to another base. So there's that. And then a lot of things that did happen and occur, they said we never were allowed to discuss it in the public, because they didn't want, the government didn't want the public to start chaos and all that stuff. So there's that. Oh yeah, I know. I actually saw a video of some guys that were in Iraq, and a Bigfoot, or it might even not have been a Bigfoot, you guys. It could have been oh, what do you call it? Oh, I can't even think now. A giant. They were up there in the mountains, and a giant came out of the cave and attacked them. And I saw a video of it. And this was before AI, you guys. So I don't know that it's not, I don't think that it's fake, but it was pretty scary. And the guys that went there were scared to death. And I can't remember, but I think they killed it, but I don't remember now. But it was a giant that was living in the caves up there in yeah, you're right, Mind Space. It was crazy, but yeah, there's that. So I don't put anything past the military. I don't put anything past the government, because you know, just for my own. I know how it all works, and they don't tell you everything. Yeah, Asia Joe. I believe there was giants. I mean, they're trying to say there was no giants that lived on the earth and all this stuff. But I followed that one guy. I don't remember what his name is. And he did a bunch of research about the giants. And they were right here in the States and all that stuff. And they've found things, and they're saying, you know, I don't know why they don't want people to believe that there was giants. I mean, if you think about it, when they talked about it in the Bible and stuff, most of the stuff that's in the Bible is true anyway. Where did they get all that information? Well, they had to live it. I mean, you know, my kids always give me a hard time. So we're going to South Dakota and we're staying at a cabin or place. It's like in the middle of nowhere. I was telling my daughter, I said, oh my God, what if there's a Bigfoot? What if a Bigfoot comes down and looks in our window? And if this happens, you guys, I'm going to freak out. But, and then I was saying, what if, I've also seen where sometimes Airbnbs are haunted. And I was like, what if our VRBO is haunted? Gosh, that would be freaky. I hope not. Yeah, I know, right? We had Big O. We're going next week to South Dakota. We're leaving this Friday. We'll be there for a week. So I was like, what if our VRBO is haunted? It could be. I've seen where people have rented places and they're haunted. So I don't know. It's crazy. I know, right? It's too funny. I hope it's not haunted. We've stayed in quite a few and they haven't been haunted yet. So hopefully this one won't be haunted. You never know. It's out by a trail. It's out by a trailhead. And they do ATV. So we'll see. We'll see. It's pretty. So okay, so now what I was gonna do was I was gonna cut out this believe. Let me get another drink. I believe. But anyway. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. When I bought that stamp, you guys, I didn't realize how small it was, and I was thinking that each one of those were like separate words. I didn't realize it was going to be all one connected. Which, you know, sometimes I do cut my stamps apart, but this one here, it's so small. The things are so small. I don't think I can cut those. Usually you can cut across here, but I think they made it like that so that you can just stamp it on a card. I don't know. I mean, this is really cute. I can't even talk. Cute. Hey, that's a good idea, Asia Joe. I never thought of that. But I'm going to cut. I'm going to try to. I think I'm going to leave that little star on there. Because it kind of goes with our theme. Make sure I want to be in here. Then I'm going to cut this across. There. Because I can still use this. But we can put that on there. See, but I was thinking I had another, I swear I had another one, a font somewhere with Believe, and it was bigger than that in my stash. I was talking to my sister about it, and she's like, I thought you did too. It's like, I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so now on this note, I think I'm going to, I wonder if I take that purple, I probably still have some purple. And I'm gonna do this so it's not all white. And just kind of make it blend in here. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then I'm not going to put it on there perfect. I'm going to do it all Wally Wonkas. And then you know what I was thinking actually? What I might do is, I might do this because of the color. I might take and cut a piece of black cardstock and put it on top of it. I think I might do that. All right, I had some scrap black cardstock right here, so we're gonna cut it out. That works. Ooh, yeah. Okay. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't know about that. I think the earth is round. I don't think it's flat. Can't imagine. I did hear somebody talking about that, but yeah, I don't know. They have too many images outside of space that would break that theory, I would think. Unless all those pictures from space are fake. It is fun to hear it all, you know, on the thoughts and stuff of all the craziness. But I am a Bigfoot believer, you guys. I do believe that there are Bigfoots out there. You know, we haven't found them or whatever. They haven't found any trace of them. So here's my theory on that, you know, because they haven't found any bones or anything like that. But you know what? Maybe Bigfoot buries their fallen people when they pass. And that's why we can't find them. Because they actually bury them. I don't know. Because if they're kind of like us, because they're kind of human, some sort of way, they're human. So maybe they bury their, or they could have another tradition. I don't know. You know, and the thing is, you know, they obviously don't use smoke and stuff and cook like us, because nobody's ever seen any, like, because you would see some fire or something in the woods. So there's that, I would think. Now remember, you guys, everyone who's in the live or even watches the video, if you comment on the video, you're in the drawing for my box I'm giving away November the 1st. And I didn't make a video out on it. I just tell everybody on the live, okay, that I'm giving away a box on November the 1st, because it's for the people who actually come into my you know, come in and watch my videos. Hey, you guys, you know what? So inside of this, I could put happy birthday, biatch. I could put that on the inside. I was going to put happy birthday on the inside of this. I got to find what I could do with my happy birthday. I know, I just put some more stuff. I went to Bass Pro, you guys, and I put some stuff from Bass Pro in there. So I got it's going to be a good little box of all kinds of good little goodies. I was trying to find something. I had a birthday one that just said happy birthday. Maybe I put it up. I probably did. I thought I just left it there. So, where would I put that? Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can't get my birthday. Something that says happy birthday to put inside of it, because we can use it as a birthday card. Because I mean, you know, there's people that like. I'll do this. Let's do this for inside. We'll use this. I'm gonna use this one. It's a happy everything. Oh yeah, I've been to that one, Asia Joe. The pyramid one. Oh man, I've been to the one in. There's also one in Louisiana. I've been to the one in Louisiana. I've been to the pyramid one. Then we have the main ones here in Springfield. And then they have another one down in Branson. And my daughter works for Bass Pro, so she actually gets, we go in there with her. She gets this stuff 50% off, so it's pretty nice. Pretty nice shopping with her. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this one. This would be cool. Well, no, let's use this one. I'm going to use this one. Let's use Happy Birthday. Let's do that. And put a little something in there. Oh, no, wait. Let's do this one. Let's do this one instead because it kind of matches on the outside. Yeah, so my daughter, she started working at Bass Pro last year, part-time, and then she went on full-time. And then this year, like the end of this year, she will get some of their benefits. Even though you guys, okay, you know, working for Bass Pro is okay, but they don't treat their people so great. They're not, Johnny Morse is not very, I don't know. She comes home and tells me some of the stuff. Plus also, where she works at, she works in a warehouse. Granted, you know, I know it's a warehouse, but they don't have air conditioning. So those guys are in there in the summertime, burning the hell up. Let's just say. It is not very cool. And then you have the office people. They're in air conditioning. They have their own little air conditioned area. But all the people who work out in the warehouse. And here's my thing, that I would think that some of the stuff that they sell would need to be in the air conditioning. That's just my opinion. Because, you know, like they store their stuff in the warehouse. And I'm just like, don't you think that would be better if they... Well, the other thing is, there for a bit, the building she was working in, where she goes, clocks in, it was leaking. Like, they didn't even have the roof fixed properly. And she was talking about the women's bathroom. Well, the bathrooms were all leaking, and they were having to redo the bathrooms. And I was like, what? And how they had to bring in Johnny on the spots, I think. Johnny on the spots for them to, yeah, okay, here's the thing. So I thought about complaining, but I don't want to get my daughter fired. I mean, the other thing is, they're not even allowed to take the car. They're not allowed to take any pictures. So, like, on that note, which, you know, back in the day, hell, that's what people did. Nobody had their phone at work. And that's the way they are there. They're not allowed to have any phones, not allowed to take any pictures. So she doesn't take her phone inside when she works. It stays out in her car. And they actually do a, she has to go through which is crazy too. They have to go through the police, they have like security. And the security guy checks them to make sure they're not stealing too. They have to go through all that. It's pretty crazy if you think about it. I don't know if Amazon does that with their warehouse. I don't know. I just think it's crazy that they go to all that extent to make sure people don't steal. Which she's talked about how there was been a couple people that have been fired from stealing from Bass Pro. Because, like, when they take their lunchbox in, they have to check and inspect it and make sure when they come out they don't have anything stuffed in their lunchboxes and stuff like that. There is that. So there's that, you guys. Happy birthday. Boom. Believe. Yes. believe. All right, so the next one we're gonna do another Bigfoot one because I have the Bigfoot boom. So on this one, well, I thank you for coming in too, Carol and Tamara. Thank you so much. So we have this card and we have this card. We did our veterans card and I've done this one. So there's those two. And we got one more card to make, you guys. Actually, you know, I thought about, you know what? I shouldn't tell you because I might make it like next month. I really thought, you know what I'm going to do with this Bigfoot? I saw a thing where they showed Bigfoot carrying a little Halloween basket, you know, like a little, I'll show you here. Like, they made him carrying like this little Halloween thing. So I thought for Christmas, I might put a little Christmas hat on him. I thought that would be cute. I'll put a little Christmas hat on Bigfoot and make a little Christmas Bigfoot. I thought that would be cool. Okay, I know you guys, I'm obsessed with Bigfoot. Sorry. Anyway, there's that. That didn't turn out too bad. I mean, considering I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the colors. I kind of like it. I must say. It does look different. I know, he would be cute in a hat, right? Okay, now, so I gotta get back on track here. I wonder... I think this time I think I am going to cut this out of green. Yeah, sometimes I do like simple cards, Asia Joe. Sometimes the simple cards, yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you get too intricate. Sometimes, you know, that's why I was trying to tell people, if you want to do cards, you don't have to have all the stuff that I have. You know what? If you want to get started in it, you could just use paper. And I was trying to think of a card I made where you just use paper, and then some of the paper have these beautiful pictures on them. And I might show you one here at the end. We might make 4 cards, and I'll show you. But you don't have to have all this stuff. I mean, when I first started out, I did not. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know. I just watched what's his name, and I was like, oh man, I just want to make cards like him. And Ryan Swift was his name. He's the one who got me into the card making. And yeah, that's why I do it now. Most of the time I did scrapbooking, which next year, you guys, I am definitely going to change up. We're going to try to do some more scrapbooking. I don't know if you guys are into scrapbooking, but I'm going to try to actually do some scrapbooking. Your birthday's in early December? Cool. That's awesome. My birthday's in November. I have a November birthday. Ooh, there we go. There's our foot that we cut out. Oh, thank you, Asia Joe. You know what? I need to get back into journal making. I have not made a journal. Okay, you know what? The last time I made a junk journal, you guys, was Fall Fest last year. Because I actually gave away a journal for Fall Fest last year. I did a Fall Fest journal. And I thought about doing one this year, but I hadn't really had the time. I've just been running and taking care of people, to, you know, the doctor and stuff. So I have not made any journals, and I need to. Deanna got me into that, actually, kind of. Deanna, which I haven't seen Deanna today, but Deanna, she got me into doing junk journals. And I do love doing junk journals, and I just haven't done any lately, and you wanted to win it so bad. Yeah. I mean, you know, and that was only I'm trying to think. That was probably the second or third junk journal I ever made was the one I gave away at the fall last year. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm writing down everybody's name. I like to write down everybody's name so that I have you in the drawing. Because, if you're new here, remember, you guys, you have to come back tomorrow to find out if you won the card for the day. And you have to, if I don't have your address, you have to email me your address so I can send you the card for free. And if you don't get back within 24 hours, then you don't get the card. I get to keep it. So, and I know last week, oh my gosh, Mama, I think it was the girl who won. There was 2 people who won last week. Pamela and Mama Knows Best. Pamela won, and Mama Knows Best. And Mama Knows Best said she had a hard time doing my email, and maybe that Pamela might have too, because I never got an email from Pamela. But just remember, I don't spell my name like the regular Crazy Crafter. It's K. It's K. Crazy Crafter's case. And I have it's in my, if you can't find it, I tried to leave it in the short last week when they won, but you only have so many letters or words that you can put in the short. So I put Crazy Crafter Adventures at G. I figured they'd know it was gmail.com. I mean, I don't know what else it would be, but even if you couldn't find it, it's in my, if you go into my regular page and you look, it's down in the thing. It's my email's in there. So my email can be found. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I was going to do this, you guys. I think I'm going to stamp these trees in the foot. And I was trying to think of what color I want to put this on. But so yeah, so I mean, there's that. And I tried to put my email in the description. Ooh. Do I want this? I try to put my email in the description, but and I try to tell you, I try to say what my email is, but if you don't spell it correctly, then you can't. Yeah. That's the only bad thing. Yep. You have AOL. Is that what you... So you have AOL. See, but mine, I did put Crazy Crafter Adventures at G. I mean, what else is there that's an email? I don't know. But I just know that Mama Knows Best said she had a horrible time. She tried to, and she said it wasn't working. But she got through because I got her email. I got her email, I got her address, and I got her card sent to her. So, yeah. But she was saying she had a hard time trying to get through. Oh, hey, Karen. Welcome in. So, I'm going to put this on here, and we're going to stamp the trees on the Bigfoot. I got this stamp. I think this is kind of a cool stamp. Let's stick this over here. My tree stamp. We're going to put this. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do it? Oh, I think I want to do this one. I think I'm going to stamp that one in there. In the foot. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, so, and then like, okay, everybody else, I just want you to know also, you're in, so everyone here has commented, you're also going to be in the drawing for my, my box I'm giving away on November the 1st. And it's going to be with a bunch of goodies in it. It's just it's like I forget. So the box itself, it's supposedly, when I used to send those before, you pay one price and it doesn't matter how heavy it is. You only pay one price. So I'm putting all kinds of really good, some goodies in there. So I was looking to see, I don't want any of those colors, you guys. So there's that. And then everyone who participated in the sending me cards for the veterans, they also are in a drawing for a $25 gift card. So there's that. And those have to be here by November the 4th if you're going to send me any ooh, we might use this one. I might use this for the trees. My espresso. So yeah, so I've got a few things going on right now. So, and then also if you entered in the Fall Fest, so for the grand finale, I'm giving away 6 cards. I don't know if they're going to be 6 Christmas cards or if I'm going to just send 6 random cards. Like, you know, birthday, maybe Christmas, birthday. Yeah, I did get your cards from you, Buying Space. Thank you very much. I definitely got yours. So you're in the drawing. So right now, I only have 2 people in the drawing so far. So, and it's Deanna and Buying Space. Those are the 2 people in the drawing for the $25 Amazon card for the veterans. As of right now, but I know I was watching the Butler Family Farm last night, and they were saying they're sending some cards, and there was some other people that said they were going to send me some cards. So, you know what? I just messed up, you guys. I moved that. Man, I'm not thinking. I'm just... We'll just put it down. Oh, yeah, and Asia Joe, you're going to send cards. So, yeah, so you'll be in the drawing, because, you know, when I get your cards. And that one, I have to have the cards by November the 4th. I figured I'd cut it off November the 4th, because actually Veterans Day is November the 11th, and I'll be going out there on November the 11th to take the veterans cards. But I do that so that if I don't have enough cards, I can, you know... Yeah, and if I have extra ones, you know, I can put them back for next year, and or like I said, I usually do cards for my friends that were in the military. I also do cards for them. Okay, there's that. So we got that. You know what? You know what would be kind of cool, maybe? Hold on, you guys. I just thought of something. Oh, maybe not. I mean, this one could even be a... What I was thinking all of a sudden, I just had a brain fart thing. I thought, what if I'd had this on here and I had just stamped all the trees across. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off. If I don't like it, we'll do something else. What I'm thinking is, or should I just leave it like that? I don't know. Okay, let's just do it. I'm going to do it and then we'll see. What I think I might do is put this here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So, I know. We're going to do... My daughter's cat's at my door. He wants in, my baby. My little fur grandbaby is at the door wanting in. He wants to come see his grandma. He's so cute, my daughter's cat. At nighttime when I'm sitting in my lazy chair, he comes in and climbs up on me. He wants me to give him a kiss. He loves giving me kisses. It's so funny. It is funny as can be. Yeah. Well, you guys, I used to do my cards up and have them all cut out and do it, and then put them together when I did my live. And I know people like to watch my the way I do it, so I stopped doing it that way. So it takes a little bit longer to do my live. I try not to go over too much of an hour. But, because I know everybody likes to see how I actually create them. There we go. So, sorry. Excuse me. So I stopped doing that, and then I just usually try to figure out like what stamps I'm going to use or what die cuts I'm going to use, or I try to figure all that out before I get started. Otherwise, I could be here all day trying to figure out what video, or not video, what I'm gonna, because I'm always changing my mind. So what I was thinking about was, I was thinking about putting this on there like this. Which I have to put that a little cockeyed because it's a little big for the A2 card. But yeah. So let's move this. Yeah, so now I don't, it takes a little bit longer for me to make the card, because, and then I might change my mind when I'm doing it too. So I don't know, but because if I put the foot like that, the tree, but I mean, it doesn't look like the trees are crooked. It actually looks like they're kind of straight but crooked. I think that kind of looks cool. It's different. Uh-oh, what is that right there? What is that line? Where did that come from? Ah, that's what I thought. It was a piece of vinyl or something. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, it does show people how much goes into it, because, you know, there is a lot that goes into card making sometimes, you know. So I like to do the Kendra's cards. I like to do hers. Okay, Kendra's cards they're kind of easy because, you know, basically on Kendra's cards, you just take you're just pretty much taking paper that's, you can decorated paper, and you're just cutting it certain ways and rearranging it and stuff like that. Whereas like now this card making I'm doing today, we're doing a lot of stamping and stuff. And, you know, also sometimes I make my backgrounds before, we come on here, but I have done videos where I show you how I do my backgrounds, because I use the Tim Holtz paints, and the, you know, the inks and the oxides and all that. So, yeah, there's that. So we could do this, and we could make this a Christmas card, but I don't know if I want to put that on there. I feel like, I don't know though. I could cut off the Christmas. I could do this. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. I don't know if I like that part. I think we're gonna put the card on like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then we're going to I don't know. We're going to do something here. Let me just put the card down, because we're going to put this down and go ahead and get this situated. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do. While I'm putting this down, I'm going to think and decide what I want to do. And also, you'll see me, I use the double-sided tape. I also use the tape runner. You know, I go back and forth from tape runner to the double-sided tape. I just know that also if I use this double-sided tape like this, it helps hold these cards that are on the top of these a little bit better than my double-sided tape. A double-sided tape I usually use for scrapbooking. I've been trying to just use that for scrapbooking for my pictures and stuff like that. And not on my cards as much. Because I have found that, because I buy that tape runner off of Amazon, but I do have some Creative Memories tape runner too. But the one off of Amazon, I did notice that even on my cards when I was selling them, and the ones I've had from like last year that I still have some of them, the stuff's falling off the front of them. So there's that. So I tend to like using the double stick tape like this, because usually this does not fall off. In fact, if you don't get it on right the first time, you'll rip your paper. So there's that. And I use glue. But the problem with glue is, you guys, I mean, I use this adhesive glue, which I use it for my my junk journaling. The thing about glue, though, some of the paper, when I use my glue, this one here anyway, because this is really good glue. I love this glue. It makes your paper bubble up, kind of. It makes it not like it's, when it dries, doesn't dry right. Now, I also have my Barely Art glue. I haven't used that lately. But the reason I have Barely Art glue. I bought it. I used to use it there for a long time. I love the Barely Art glue. But then what I noticed was there was like mold or something growing in the top of the lid or whatever, around the edge of the top. And I can't get it out, but I thought that was just gross. I mean, maybe it's because sometimes, like, I don't have my air on all the time. And I was like, maybe my room back here gets too warm. I don't know. And that's why it did that. I'm not sure. But, I mean, I love Barely Art glue. It works really well. I was trying to get all that nastiness out of the top of it. And I was like, it's just gross. And then also, I just got sent, when I ordered something from scrapbooking.com, I got this free glue. I have not used it yet. But this is scrapbook.com craft glue, which I'll have to check that out and try it. But I have not used it yet. So I can't tell you how that works. And then, of course, you know, I use my Elmer's Bond, and that I use that for junk journaling, and I use that for when I put my cards, when I use the napkins. It works good for the napkins. Because if you can't put this on the napkins, and you can't put that other glue on the napkins, so I have to use I have to use the Elmer's glue for my napkin paint when I do the cards from my napkins. I'm going to try to set it up so that the tree length is kind of the same. I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. And it doesn't, I mean, you know what? The trees aren't all the same in the forest. So that doesn't look too bad. I like that. I mean, I don't have to put, I mean, I was even thinking about using, like, cutting out this again, doing another one of these, and putting believe on here. And then on the inside, put a birthday. Put a birthday sentiment on here. So there's that. Because these are good birthday cards, I think. Because you can use them for a male or a female. Because if they believe in Bigfoot. See, I don't, so Karen, so you paint, is that what you said? See, so I love when I go to a art thing and people paint their own pictures or whatever. I mean, so when I was in school, I did a lot of art, and I did used to paint, and I used to draw and all that stuff. And I really, okay, so when I was in school, you guys, I was actually going to grow up to be an artist. And my mom said, you're not going to make, you're going to be, you know, that's why they call them starving artists. And yeah, so I never did that, and I went in the military, and I went in the military and didn't do an art, so I didn't do any art when I was in the military at all. So I kind of, like, you know, I don't, when you draw and paint and stuff like that, it kind of takes time to learn how to do all that, and I kind of lost how I could do it. So that's cool. I love to watch people who draw and paint, and I have done some things, you know. So I try to do some drawing and painting, and but I'm not really that great at it. So with this kind of art, you're creating also. So I like this kind of art. This is kind of cool. I also I love scrapbooking, so I like that too. All right, so I need to stop talking and just start working, you guys. So I know you guys don't want to be here forever. So you know what? I'm gonna stamp this in there again. We're gonna do another happy birthday card, and we're gonna, on this one, I think we're gonna put. I think we're gonna use this happy. And I was trying to think if there was anything else I want to put on the outside of this card. But I'm going to put happy birthday inside with our little... I know, right? Asia, you can't have enough birthday cards. And my kids are always like, I was telling my daughter, so I have an old shoe rack on the back of my door coming into my craft room. And I told my daughter, I have some actually scrapbooking stickers in there, but I'm going to change it up. And I told her that I was going to put cards in there. And I'll put on their birthday. I'll put in each one of those little shoe things. I figured I would put like a birthday, sentiments, sympathy, get well, wedding, so that when she needs to come in here and get a card, she doesn't have to ask me. She can just come in and look on the door and get a card out of there. And actually, I'm not taking credit for the back of the door shoe thing, because I saw that on somebody's video I watched, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's a cool idea, because I already have that on the back of my door. But I was putting stickers on it, and I have stickers in it. I'll just have to find some place for my stickers, which those stickers that I have in there, I've had since I used to do Creative Memories, like, oh my gosh, years ago. So some of those stickers are from back then, and they may not even be any good as far as that goes. They may not stick anymore, because I swear they said after a while the stickers don't work. You know, you can't use them because they don't stick. So I'll have to try them out when I do some scrapbooking and see if they still are good. I mean, if they're still good, I'll keep them, but if not, I won't. You use one of those shoe holders? Oh, yeah, that's cool. See, now, in my kitchen, I couldn't put that on my door because my kitchen goes outside. The door goes outside, so I couldn't do that. But that is a cool idea, Asia Joe. I was like, oh my gosh, tell me I put that on there right. So there's that. Woohoo! I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on the front of this card, though. I'm still debating. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to just leave it. It's a very simple, easy card. All right, you guys. So now I have to decide which one of these Bigfoot cards I'm going to give away. They do come in handy for all kinds of things. I love it. Which Bigfoot card should I give away, guys? Which one? Which one will it be? Last week I gave away 2 cards. This week we're only going to do 1. Yeah, I'll show them up close. Let me just put this away. And then we'll show them. I'll show all the cards. And you guys, we can kind of add a toe hair. Add a toe hair. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Too funny. You know, I had to paint his toenails. I'll have to put, it'll be a female. It'll be a female Bigfoot. Okay, so we got this one here. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on it. I don't know. I think it's all good. And it says happy birthday. Then we have this one. And it says happy birthday. Oh, okay. I'm going to bring it up so you guys can see it closer. Because you can see the embossing foot on this. It's very detailed, which is crazy. How it's detailed with the embossing. And then we have the Bigfoot. I believe the stars, and he's going into his little zone. So one of these 2 cards we're going to give away. One of these. And then this is our other card that I'm actually giving away too, but it's not in the live. We're not giving this one away. This is going to a veteran. So, and it's a little bigger card I made. Because I make these A2 cards so that I can put them in a A7 card to send them to you guys in the mail. So there is that. So we got all of these cards we made today. Oh, you know what I was thinking about? There was something else I was gonna show you guys. Because it said something about making a 4th card. I don't know what it was now. I lost track. Hey, and buying space. These are your cards I got in the mail for you, for the veterans. Yeah. So those are your cards. Now the only thing is I gotta fill them all out myself. My sister said she'd help me. Because I don't give them a blank card. I put in there how much they're appreciated and that, you know, that we thought of them. And what I might do is sign your name. I won't sign your name. I'll put from... You know, I know you, it's in my, I can't think of what your name is. I'm sorry. But I have it on my email that you sent me. So I got that. Oh yeah, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. So you like the silhouette Bigfoot. You like this one or the Bigfoot? All right, so let's do a, okay, so this is going to be number 1, Bigfoot, and this is number 2. So I want you to vote one or 2, you guys. Write in the comments 1 or 2. That way I know which one. And then if I don't get any, then I will, I guess, figure it out myself. 1. Okay. All right. All right, looks like number 1 is the winner. So this is the one we're going to give away. This one. All right. I appreciate all you guys who came in here. Now remember, all you new, everyone who's new, come back tomorrow and I'll do a short, and I should have it posted by 8 o'clock. I might have it posted earlier than that because I have to go out of town tomorrow. So I'll have it posted in the morning, and it'll be a short, and it'll say who won. And then all you have 24 hours to send me your address, and my email is crazycrafteradventures@gmail.com, but it's spelled crazy, Krazie, and crafter with a Krafter. So and I'll try to put that in the I'll try to put it in the comments on my short. The last time I couldn't because I had 2 winners, so it was, you know, I can only put so much in there and it won't let me. Yeah. And then when I went in to put it in the description, they didn't have one. So I was like, what the heck? Anyway, because I always thought there was a description for but there's not. So on that note, okay, and then also I'm drawing somebody from today's live also for the box I'm giving away November the 1st. So everyone who commented, there will be one person for, and I haven't been announcing who the winner is for the box. I've just been pulling 2 people or 1 person, and so I'll be pulling a person to win this card and a person who's going to win the box. I'll put their name in my little box of everyone I've drawn for the last couple of months. And then November the 1st is when I'm doing the drawing for that. And so I don't even know what day that is, you guys. So I don't know if I'm going to be, it depends on what day it is. If it's on a day that I do my live, then I'll announce it on then. Otherwise, I'll probably do a video saying who won. I might even show you a little more of the stuff that I have in the box. I've got crafty stuff. I have all kinds of stuff, okay? It's not just for somebody who does card making. It's not just for somebody who does, I've got a little bit of junk journaling stuff. I have some just stuff you can just, you know, use around your house. Just little things, you guys, just little things. And I just thought it would be nice to send a box. And anyway, in a way, this box, because I just reached 800 subscribers, so this kind of is going to be my 800 giveaway for 800 subscribers. But see, the thing is, I don't do a live and do the 800 thing because I want the people who actually come into my videos and actually watch them and participate. I want those people to have their names in the drawing, and not just somebody who's like going through and they're, you know, oh, hey, they're having a giveaway, let's watch a video. Somebody that doesn't watch all the time, you know what I'm saying? I really like to just give away to the people that do come into my lives and participate, and that likes to watch my content and come back and stuff like that. So this is something for you guys. I have never done this before, so this is the first time I've done it. And if it works pretty good, I might do it again next year. Who knows? We'll wait and see. So there's that. So, and then we're having the cards, my veteran cards giveaway. If you're going to participate in that, you have till November the 4th to send me those cards. And I want you to send me a card, and I want you to sign it. I want you to send it to me in the mail. Mail me your cards, and then you'll get into the drawing, and I'm giving away a $25 Amazon gift card for that. So yeah, so I got 3 giveaways, plus also I did the Fall Fest, so I have that giveaway. So whew, all that. All right, you guys, I'm sorry we went way over today. It's 11:30, only 30 minutes over, I guess. And I hope you had fun today, and thank you all for coming in. I do appreciate you all. And remember, family forever, stay positive, enjoy life, and keep on crafting, you guys. I'll see you next week.